Hi guys, I'm Shruti Mahant and we are here to watch finally Supernatural season 15 episode 18 Despair. Uh, After 2 weeks, actually, I'm watching the episode on the day that it came out, so that's a good news. That good feeling is not going to last too long because I know that Cass is probably gonna die in this episode. Which is, by the way, something that I completely forgot about while watching the last episode, and right after that I was reminded of it, and then it has never left my mind. So that's where my mind is at. I have the last episode was phenomenal. It made me really mad at Dean, really worried about Jack. I was like, Amara, no. But all of that happened, and now there's this. Cass is probably gonna die. We don't know how, we don't know why. My guess is that he's gonna die trying to save Jack again. Like, this time completely gonna die, not like a deal that will eventually come to fruition. It might happen immediately, not eventually. So I have seen one, like, half of a thumbnail involving Cass that might or might not have been a spoiler. I've tried to avoid all spoilers. That's the only spoiler that I actually got. So Jack is Jack is in danger right now of exploding because Chuck tried to kill him again. We don't actually know what's gonna happen to him because he took in the rib. He absorbed the rib, which could either kill him or it could turn him into an extra powerful being capable of creating life, because the rib itself is capable of creating life. Cass might die trying to save him. There's Bobby, Charlie and Donna in this episode as well. Bobby and Charlie might be in danger since Billy is planning to take over and send everyone to where they belong, including Bobby and Charlie, who are from Apocalypse World. So they will be sent back to a world that doesn't exist anymore because Chuck destroyed it, and they would be stuck in limbo, which is ironic considering just a little bit of segue where we are at this point on what is today's date? 6th of November. It's 6th today, obviously, here in India, and we are right now in the middle of counting the ballots of the US election, and it's going slow, so we don't actually know whether or not Biden's gonna win, whether or not American democracy is gonna be saved, and when. So it's like we're in limbo state right now in real life. So remember last time in the last reaction I said if I'd like to see if there are any parallels between the real world involving the election and the supernatural world in its storyline. We found one already. That's a grim reality that there is a parallel to in Supernatural. Billy might die. They're certainly planning to go up against her in this episode. Who knows how that's gonna go. Donna is the only one who might be safe because she is the original Donna from the original universe and she's never died, so she would remain on Earth. But everyone else, Bobby and Charlie are from the other world, so they would be sent back. Sam, Dean, Cass and Jack are... I just realized this is probably the last time we're gonna see the four of them again together as Team Free Will 2.0 as a family. They have all died, and they might die again. Billy might kill them all. Maybe not Jack. I don't know how. Billy's pretty powerful. I don't know if she's powerful enough to actually kill Jack. And that might be the reason why Cass sacrifices himself. I'm pretty sure it's a sacrifice. I'm hoping that's not the truth. I'm hoping that even if he does die here, at some point in the next 2 episodes, we actually get to see him in his afterlife somehow, helping the boys out or something. Maybe that's all just wishful thinking. I'm not doing particularly well, but let's go into the episode already because I've rambled too much, and I'll keep the rambling for later. I'm dreading this. Let's go for it. Alright. Oh, oops. The speaker isn't on yet. Oh, by the way, the episode is called Despair. It was initially called The Truth, and the title of the episode has constantly flipped from Despair to Truth to Despair to Truth to again to Despair on SuperWiki. So I think that's because Cass is gonna tell the boys the truth about his deal with the MT, and that is gonna bring them despair. I sincerely doubt that's gonna end well. I'm pretty sure we are all gonna be left in despair after this episode, and I am very interested and yet interested in and yet dreading what the boys' reaction to this news would be if it's revealed in this episode, which I'm pretty sure is gonna happen. Okay, let's go.
You remember when the survey was here? Remember what he was looking for?
Blackheath, it can open a door to the best library.
Sam Winchester?
The empty. What are you doing here?
Death and me need a word. Billy said when she takes over,
Billy wants to take over.
become a new god.
You're the empty. I'm the one you want. I'm the one who woke you up.
Sacrificing your life for a cause takes a lot of courage. Screw you.
John, screw you.
Have fun watching him die.
Jack, hey.
Is Billy gonna do something to her?
I can't stop this. Coming apart. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, flashbacks to when Cass was cursed by Rowena.
Magic, one of Rowena's spells. Come on, we gotta do something!
I think you've done enough.
Oh,
We
no.
were so close.
Chuck saw it coming. All of it. Your whole plan. It was doomed.
Because of you. It was doomed because of you.
You led Jack through his trials. You know what's happening to him. You can stop this. Please.
No, don't ask
Can't
for
stop
help.
it. But there is something I can do.
I don't think I wanna know. Oh my goodness, he's like cracking up. What the hell? Where did she send him?
What did you do?
She sent him to the empty. Oh my goodness, no!
Hey, kid.
Ah!
You get in here. You're not looking so hot.
I'm sorry.
Can the empty die? Can Jack's explosion kill the empty? Is the empty even capable of dying?
Billy, where the hell is he?
Yes, Sam.
The book.
You took something that belongs to me. God's book.
Oh, I completely forgot Rich directed this episode. Oh my goodness, Rich directed possibly Misha's last episode. Well, the episode Cass is gonna die.
You did this.
I
boy's mine.
No.
Sorry, kid. You're still useful.
No, you can't.
I can and I will. Goodbye, boys.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, Dean's still dead before. You can bind her as well. But that takes some serious ingredients, not super common. What are you gonna do with the book? You can't read it. Billy's the only one who can read it. Unless you bring back the old death. Then there'll be a battle between old death and new death. That would be epic. Wishful thinking. A lot of that going on.
Hey,
Is everything okay now? What is gonna happen? Is Jack okay?
I couldn't sleep either.
Sam, I'm sorry about everything.
You should be.
You don't have to.
I pulled a gun on you.
You did worse things than that.
It's like I just couldn't stop. You know, we were so close to beating him. It's like I could smell Chuck's blood in the water, and
You blinded.
nothing else mattered. It was everything. And I just couldn't snap out of it.
No, you did. You snapped me out of worse.
Yeah, that's true.
You have.
This is what I had
Whatever
predicted,
Chuck did
that
with Mara,
Dean went so far
he's
in the
probably
last
more powerful
episode
than
that
ever.
he is gonna snap
Billy
out
wants
of
us
it.
dead.
And
Jack's
that might
powerless.
just be
And
all
Michael's
he
not
needs to
returning our
feel.
prayers. So we have no
get
heavy
better.
hitters on our side.
Well, Chuck taking Amara in could also be potentially risky for Chuck. Amara could find a way to take control over him now that she's in him.
I put up the warning that you asked for. It should stop the empty from getting back into here.
Fine.
You can ward off the empty.
I take it the plan has changed.
The plan has changed.
That's her girlfriend? Or maybe just a roommate?
So, like a date? Yeah. Like a
So
date.
she is her girlfriend. I thought Charlie wanted to be alone. In the woods. In the mountains,
God.
actually.
Told ya.
No, 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 no. What happened? What happened? Where did she go?
Stevie? I saw nothing. I heard nothing. I felt nothing. No chills, no sulfur smell. 1 second, Stevie was making breakfast. And the next, she just vanished.
Because she went to nothing. She belonged in the apocalypse world and it's not there anymore.
How you feeling? You've been quiet. How long you been waiting to ask me that? I guess I didn't want to overwhelm you.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna miss this so
I
much.
feel
I should be
strange.
like he's already dead.
I don't know if that's because of what happened to me, if it means something, or if I just feel strange because it's over. The plan, my destiny. I was ready to die, and I wanted to. For Sam, for Dean, for the world. I wanted to make things right. And now, I don't know why I'm even here. Jack, you never needed absolution from Sam or Dean, or from me. We don't care about you because you're useful or you fit into some grand design. We care about you because you're you. You know, God, the empty, Billy, everyone's so mad at us, and I don't have my powers.
Oh, he doesn't
There's
have
nothing
his
I can do to
powers.
protect us.
He lost them when he exploded.
I'm scared, Cass. I know.
That's what the empty felt.
So, what, is she just some collateral damage to you? Is that what I'll be too?
Sorry.
Dean was ready to
It's Bobby.
let everyone be the
Sorry.
collateral damage.
Hey, what's up? Anybody that's ever crossed over from another world, anyone that's ever been resurrected, all on Billy's list.
Both of you. Both of you.
Go.
Oh my goodness, Alan would be sent back to hell. Kevin would be sent back to hell. He's not even resurrected. But he's on Earth. In the whale. No, don't tell me she's gonna vanish before they can get there. Damn it, no! 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 Half-typed message. When did messages get so ominous?
Sammy? I can't, if I let myself go there, I'll lose my mind. I can't right now. No, you do that. What? What are you gonna do? I started this, I'm gonna end it. Dean, your plan? Getting everybody safe, that's good, okay? But it won't last forever. Now, we couldn't make Chuck pay. But Billy? She left her blade. Her I can kill. We don't have a choice, Sam.
I'll go with you, Dean.
All right. Be careful.
Why does it feel like Cass is going to his doom?
Let's go, Cass. Let's go, Reaper, Reaper.
Hiya, kid.
Hey. I'll help set up the warden.
I'm sorry about Eileen. So, Bobby's inside with his crew.
Glad you came.
Yeah, I just don't want this to happen to anyone else.
Please tell me it's not gonna happen to her.
Now, whether you like it or not, you're the big man here. Told them getting here was the order from the boss. They came running. No hesitation.
You know, I'm no expert on this hoodoo stuff, but best we patch that up, yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
Hello, boys. Hello, boys.
That might be the last time we hear them.
Take me down with my own weapon.
Something like that.
Castiel, remember when you stabbed me in the back? Because I did.
Yeah, she's holding a grudge.
It's over. Call it off. Stop killing my people.
Oh, that's the line that Jensen
I
mentioned.
didn't hurt your friends.
That line is gone.
What?
You're in the wrong place, Dean.
What are you talking about? Has preciutus condiga. Eras integra.
The MT is taking them.
Nos omnes serva.
They're not going to, they're going to the MT. The MT was damn mad as Jack.
So now what do we do?
We wait.
People are getting gone. I'm guessing it's Chuck. And that means you're just wasting time.
I don't know if I can believe her.
Billy?
Sam?
How can you ward off
where's your sister?
God?
It's not working.
Oh no. I don't think they can run anywhere. Jack is not gonna listen to you. No! No! Oh no! Tommy! What? Donna disappeared? She's not supposed to be
Something.
on the list.
That little nick. It was fatal. Something I can't survive. See for
Maybe
yourself.
it is Chuck. Oh my goodness.
You killed me, Dean. So yeah, no. I don't care about your friends. I don't care about your family.
You know it
The thing
did.
here has reminded me of something. There is one thing I'd like. One wish before I go.
Killing them.
I'd like to see you dead.
It's so ominous. This was the last episode that was filmed before the lockdown. That's gonna making it even harder to watch. I mean, what does it matter now if the entire world is disappearing? She wants to kill him before the world disappears. That's just plain revenge. Damn it. She's gonna
I
get
just
it.
let us into another trap. Oh, because I couldn't hurt Chuck. Because I was angry, and because I just needed something to kill, and because that's all I know how to do. Dean. It was Chuck all along. And she's gonna kill you, and then she's gonna kill me. I'm sorry. But there's one thing she's afraid of. There's one thing strong enough to stop her. When Jack was dying, I made a deal to save him. You would?
There it is.
The price was my life. When I experienced a moment of true happiness, the empty would be summoned and it would take me forever. What are you telling me this now? I always wondered, ever since I took that burden, that curse, I wondered what it could be, what my my true happiness could even look like. And I never found an answer. But I think I know. I think I know now. Happiness isn't in the having. It's in just being. It's in just saying it. What are you talking about, man? I know how you see yourself, Dean. You see yourself the same way our enemies see you. You're destructive, and you're angry, and you're broken. You're daddy's blunt instrument. And you think that hate and anger, that's what drives you. That's who you are. It's not. And everyone who knows you sees it. Everything you have ever done, the good and the bad, you have done for love. You raised your little brother for love. You fought for this whole world for love. That is who you are. I cared about you. I cared about Sam. I cared about Jack. But I cared about the whole world because of you. You changed me, Dean. Why does this sound like a goodbye? Because it is.
No.
Yes. Goodbye, Dean.
His handprint is burning off. Billy died. It has to be. Is Jack okay?
Sam? Was it just them?
I don't know. There's no one left to save. Everybody's gone. I guess Chuck didn't get everything. You found a dog? Relax, I'm not giving him shotgun.
There's something out there besides us.
It's in there?
I have no idea what we're walking into.
What? I don't know if I'm in the condition to be able to speak too much. I think I'm too stunned to speak or think. Cass died to save Dean. And it was Chuck killing everyone, not Billy. Billy died. Did she also go into the empty? So Cass is in the empty. That's his eternity, that's his fate, that's what's gonna happen to him, that's where he's gonna spend the rest of his, I guess, non-existence in. Charlie's gone. Donna's gone. Donna should not I mean, Charlie and Bobby, I get, they were from the apocalypse world, but Donna, she wasn't on the list. I thought she would be the one person safe. But they are slated to appear in the finale. Bobby, Charlie, and Donna. So I guess we'll find out where they went. Maybe that's the biggest purpose that Cass's death is gonna serve. Making Jack realize that he doesn't need forgiveness as badly as he thinks he does. He shouldn't be going after that. He should instead try to be happy in just being alive and having the things that he has. Having Sam and Dean, he still has them. Even though he lost his power, he exploded, and I'm not exactly sure what happened there. It was, I mean, when he exploded, the empty looked like it was, you know, so disturbed that it said that Jack made it louder. So whatever is keeping the empty awake, Jack's explosion made it louder. So now the empty is pissed beyond belief, and now the empty is gonna try to invade Earth. And Chuck is doing this while he's not around. He's not. So Chuck was doing this, not Billy. Billy, by the way, was completely gung-ho on revenge. She was so angry. She wanted Dean to die, even though she knows that he's gonna die either way because everything is getting destroyed slowly but surely. I knew that Dean was gonna snap out of his reverie of rage in the last episode, what he went through, or what he did rather, what he put Sam and Jack and Cass through. I knew he was gonna snap out of it because he went too far, and he wasn't too far gone. He went to the edge and realized what he did, and it shocked him out of it. And I'm so glad that Dean is realizing the consequences of his rage, of his anger, and of just wanting to kill something. He wanted to kill Chuck so badly, he didn't care. Well, he does, but in that moment he was blinded about the fact that he actually cared about Sam surviving, about Jack surviving. In that moment he didn't care, and he was brought back out of it because of Sam. And yeah, I can honestly, when he said that it's whom I've always been, I've been a killer, that's this is why he's always been worthy of the mark. This is why he's always been worthy of the mark, because there is a killer inside of him, and he's tried his damnedest to cage the killer inside of him his whole life, and sometimes that killer has taken over, and now he's suffering the consequences of letting that killer run loose. Well, run loose is kind of a stretch, but letting that killer be unleashed in that moment of rage last episode. I wonder if this is how it happened for Cain as well. I wonder if we'll see him, since we saw Adam in the last episode, the Garden of Eden Adam. Because I'm pretty sure we are gonna see Adam in the next episode, as in Adam, the brother of Sam and Dean, or at least Michael in Adam's skin, in his vessel. Oh my goodness. 2 episodes left. I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, okay, there are 2 things that I need to address quickly. I'm not gonna spend too much time here, and probably why I'm not gonna spend too much time on social media. I know the fandom is gonna take this I love you as Cass's I love you to Dean, and him admitting that Dean is the one who changed him and made him happy as confirmation that Destiel is canon. It's not canon. He has always seen Dean as his brother. He has said I love you to him before, alongside Sam and Mary. It's not, okay? It's not. And people are not gonna care. The shippers are not gonna care that that's not what it means. It doesn't matter to them. They heard I love you, that's all they're gonna see. Blinded by their fantasies. See the irony in that? So that's not something that I'm looking forward to seeing on the internet. When I fell back, my clip broke, which I just dropped. I'm gonna have to get a new clip. And the second thing is that Charlie and Eileen and Donna disappeared. Especially, Bobby disappeared. People are gonna be sad about it. They're not gonna rant about it. Not like they're gonna rant about Donna and Charlie and Eileen, especially Eileen, because again, with her, it happened off screen, just like it had before. And also about Charlie, because Charlie's gay, and about Donna as well. All three of them because they're women. That is short-sighted. That is contrived, in fact, to single them out and be enraged about that. Again, being enraged and being blinded by that rage about something that you saw in the show. Very ironic in the context of this episode, given how much they were focusing on a certain emotion, especially rage, blinding people to reality. People are just biased towards Destiel, biased towards female characters, especially characters that are representations of a certain group, like the gay community, or the LGBTQ community in general, with Charlie, and the hearing impaired community with Eileen. I know there's gonna be a rage about that. I know there's gonna be way too much celebration about Destiel going canon. It's not, okay? I'm not convinced. That was brotherly love right there. That's not romantic. If they had to make it romantic, they would actually go full on like they do with any other, any other romantic film or romantic show does with couples who are eventually supposed to end up together or confess love to each other. That wasn't it. This is not how lovers confess love to each other. This is how brothers confess love to each other. I'm not looking forward to that. But enough harping on about that. Oh my goodness, Sam, he's lost Eileen again. He's lost Cass after having, bonded with him. I was saying in my discussion video for the last episode that they've come so much closer in the last couple of seasons because of Jack, and the last episode was proof of that. When Dean wasn't seeing straight, he wasn't seeing logic, he wasn't seeing anything other than his rage and his lust for revenge, Cass is the one who actually heard Sam. They're the ones who were always on the same page. And now Sam didn't even get to say goodbye to Cass. Just like he didn't get get to say goodbye to John, and that's what he keeps thinking about even after all these years, which is something that he confessed to in the 300th episode, in 14th season 300th episode, 13th episode of season 14. And now he didn't get to say goodbye to Cass after everything that they've been through, especially lately, especially in the last episode. Jack didn't get to say goodbye to Cass. Oh my goodness, Jack has gone through so much. I am starting to doubt if he can ever recover from it. I mean, I know everything that he's been through, one tragedy after another, as Sam said. He's never gonna be able to completely recover, but I don't know if he can even start healing. Like, he lost the one person who has always trusted him, other than Sam, who has always trusted him, who has always had his back, and he didn't even get to say goodbye to him. He lost Cass again. That's how he was born, actually, by, at the loss of Cass, and he missed him so much. Oh my goodness, I just realized. Whoa, maybe a ray of hope. If Jack was able to bring Cass back from the empty because he missed him that much and loved him that much before, maybe he can do it again. Except this time he doesn't have his powers. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? He doesn't have his powers. How are they gonna take down Chuck? Chuck has taken in Amara. Jack has lost his powers. Billy is dead. Which, by the way, I would have loved to see the old Death come and kick Billy's ass, but I guess she was doomed either way, so yeah, it would have been cool to see. But anyways, I knew that was wishful thinking. So is it now going to be after Jack as well, because Jack is the one that put it in so much pain, and taking Cass just wasn't enough for the empty? They were right in naming this episode Despair. I teared up multiple times during this episode. I was trying to hold it in so that I can cry later. I'm gonna hold it in. I just feel hopeless. And it's how Sam, Dean and Jack feel right now as well. Jack, he hasn't just lost his powers. It seems like life around him is dying. Don't tell me those hunters from the Apocalypse World alongside Donna died because Jack was there. I mean, what is happening to him? Is he turning into a black hole without even realizing it? Like that reaction that Adam's rib was supposed to have on him is still in play. It's still going on. It's still happening, but slow enough that he's not actually noticing it. But he is, slowly but surely turning into a black hole nonetheless. And how slow are we talking here? Because there are only 2 episodes left. Okay, I wonder what's gonna happen. Wonder is an interesting word to use right now, given everything I'm feeling. But let's go with that for now. For want of a better word, I wonder what's gonna happen in the final 2 episodes that are left. This was the last episode that was filmed before the lockdown because of the pandemic, and immediately after this they went to VegasCon and they had an airplane dysfunction where they almost died while going there. So that was probably playing a factor into it. But when they came onto stage, you know, Jensen and Jared were super bummed. Misha was super bummed. He was especially feeling down. And at the time I didn't realize why. This was in the beginning of March. But now I know. I'm not even sure what point I'm trying to make here. Okay, anyways, last 2 episodes left. And they've kind of taken a whole nother life, a whole nother, I guess, identity in my head since the lockdown. And I've kind of not separated them really, but they've kind of become special in my mind. That's how my brain has processed everything that's going on. And I think of the last 2 episodes, which Jensen described as the 19th episode being the season finale and the 20th episode being the series finale. So I guess that's also going to reflect that special status is also going to reflect in the story itself. How, I don't know. Yeah, right now I'm feeling very hopeless and broken. And I don't know how to work things out, but I'll find a way to work it out in my head. Find a way to deal with it. Find a way to deal with everything. Oh my goodness, what happened to Kaya? She's from this universe. The alternate universe, Kaya died in her universe, but this Kaya also died in that universe, and that universe, the bad place, doesn't exist anymore. She came back, but did she also get sent to the bad place that doesn't exist anymore and hence disappeared because that's where she died? Or did she just die straight away? And is Eileen in hell? Is Kevin in hell? Not only hopeless, not only despair, I'm feeling kind of panicked. I'm feeling really worried right now, and I don't feel worried very easily. In fact, I'm barely worried. That's who I am, but this is supernatural. It can pull on your heartstrings and it can break your brain in ways that I don't know how to deal with at this point. I will find a way to deal with it, but I would really need to watch the next 2 episodes. I'm wondering how they're gonna find peace at the end of the show. There's only 2 episodes left. And it's that much more ironic and kind of grim that this is all happening, this right now we're feeling. So many people may have, so many characters may have disappeared into the limbo, and what we're feeling right now, this despair in this, this feels like a limbo, like we're in a limbo of not knowing how to feel and not knowing what is to come in the next 2 episodes. It's probably gonna be like so insane. The next episode and the one after that, they're both gonna be so insane. Emily is slated to appear in the final episode, I think. Rob is gonna be in the next episode as well. I'll have to see about the Uriel thing. Jake as Michael is also supposed to appear in the next episode. It feels so recent that they just shot, even though it was a couple months ago, but it feels very recent that they just shot the final 2 episodes and now they're about to air. It feels so unreal. It feels like I'm in a limbo right now, and so many characters might be in the limbo right now. Who knows if there's any way of getting them back or what. And the current scenario with the switching over to the real world, the current scenario with the election, we don't know whether or not American democracy is going to survive, and we are not going to know for a few days at least, from what I can tell. So it feels like even in the real world, we're in a limbo. Whatever happens to America, the rest of the world is going to be affected. See, it remains to be seen just how much and just how badly. It's all feeling pretty dark, pretty... I don't know, morbid right now. It's just, I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I just want to reiterate that now that we are post-election day and the results still aren't in yet, the Trump supporters are going crazy in some places where they need a lead. They're saying keep counting the votes while they're already counting the votes, dumbasses. And in other states where Trump is already leading, they're going stop counting the votes. We don't care about democracy. We don't care if every single vote is counted. We just want our Lord to win. They're going crazy and they all have guns and they've started to cock the guns right now. Okay, there have been instances where Trump supporters have actually brought guns in the streets, like, or around the places wherever they are that votes are being counted. Be safe, get inside, stay inside your house and be safe right now. This is a very crucial time. I talked about this in the last reaction. This is a very crucial time. This is when we're really gonna know whether or not a civil war is gonna happen. Stay inside, stay safe, stay smart, you know, don't act on emotions straight away, don't act impulsively. Think smart and act accordingly. Please stay safe, stay away from Trumpists and stay updated. I'm trying to do that as well. Stay updated with the latest, whatever the latest news about the election is, and when the results are finally declared, be warned, buckle in and stay as safe as you can. Stock up with your house with all the essentials you need. Don't leave, okay? Don't leave your house. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get really ugly, possibly even bloody. This is a very dangerous time right now. Please stay safe, everyone who still has some sanity in their heads. Please stay safe. That's all I can say. And the next episode is probably gonna break me even more than this one. Yeah, I'm gonna upload the discussion video of this probably sooner, and I'll be freestyling in that one as well. I don't think I'm gonna be writing it down because I feel too emotional to be reading from a page. I would just need to rant at the camera, just like I'm doing right now. So yeah, this video is already gone too long. It's time to end it here. I'll continue this charade of too many emotions in my discussion video. So until then, and until the next episode, goodbye.